Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 357, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Y Wonderlocke. Today, we are back here in Coumarine City, I think is the name of it. It's my first time through 6th Gen, so I'm slowly learning the names of the cities, but I believe it's called Coumarine City. And we're going to be taking on the 4th gym today. Now, in between episodes, as you guys know, at the end of last episode, we got a Larvesta, which was amazing, and I was so excited about it, I accidentally let our Vavillon get bodied by a rock-sliding Trapinch, so Vavillon died, but taking its place was a level 1 Larvesta. I grinded that Larvesta up. I did my best to try to not grind anything else up, because I thought we were pretty well set with everybody else. So let's do a quick team recap just to look. We have our Gyarados here at level 34, got Larvesta up to level 31. Now, the only thing that sucks about Larvesta that I kind of forgot about, it does not evolve into Volcarona until like 59 or 50, it's something high. 5th Gen, for some reason 5th Gen, that was just like a hallmark of 5th Gen, was like really high evolutions. Like freaking Litwick doesn't evolve into Lampen until 48, so you can't get a Chandelure until 48. Freaking, what, Hydreigon's like 65, like it's, 5th Gen was dumb. So we're not going to have a Volcanion for a while, but we finally have a fire type on the team, which is great. We also have Crobat, who learned, oh god, my sock is falling off, let me fix that. We have Crobat, my shirt's a little wrinkly. Can I get through 3 sentences? My Crobat got to level 33 and learned Acrobatics, which should be, we don't have an item on it, so it should be ridiculously powerful. We, of course, have our traded Magneton, level 38. Our Gardevoir is level 32, and our Anorith is still at level 31. Honestly, Anorith may be the weakest of the bunch right now, which is crazy because it was like the first strong Pokemon that we got, and because it is the weakest, I'm gonna put it up front. So we're going for our 4th gym badge today, hopefully successfully. You want to not shout out? Last time we defeated our rival in front of the gym, which means we should now be able to go into the gym, and if it looks like it's gonna be grass type based on the green, but I've assumed wrong in the past. It looks leafy, so I'm gonna guess it's grass, which should mean we'll have no problem between Larvesta and want to climb this? Oh god, Speed Climber. Between Larvesta and who's that other Pokemon that's really good? Crobat. Between the two of them, I think we should have no problem. Okay, great, dead end. I think we should have no problem taking on this gym. The only question is going to be what level are the trainers? Because like I said, I didn't want to grind anybody up too much. We're about, like, the wild Pokemon outside Coumarine City are like level 27, and we're like 30 to 35. So let's see what level these opposing Pokemon are going to be. We have, I thought it was going to show up a little bit quicker than that. We have level 32s, which means the gym leader is going to be even stronger than that. That's a little scary, but again, with Crobat, I just don't see how there's going to be an issue. I'm not going to switch Larvesta into this just because I'm not scared of a Simisage. I don't think he's going to have anything to hit Larvesta with, but we do have to ponder and remember the fact, don't get paralyzed, thank you, that we are quad weak to rock, so just as the same fate as our Vavillon, we really don't want our Larvesta to succumb to the same fate. Now, unfortunately, I just realized we got rid of, I think I may have done that in the grinding montage, so, which there was none, I apologize. If you guys don't like that, like if you guys, like the hope is that you guys trust me enough to know that if something died, I would let you know. I would be honest with you. And so that's why, and you know, I don't have a fancy layout this time around. Like, this is a very casual style of Nuzlocke where, you know, the layout's not changing, all that stuff, which you guys may hate. Please let me know in the comments down below. It's different than what I normally do. Am I being lazy, or, you know, should I put more craftsmanship into my work, or what's your guys' opinion on that? Like, do you guys hate this or what? But I did a lot in the montage because I found out there are 2 more encounters potentially. One for sure, Pharaoh Seed. Now we may have to go into, oh, you could have Rollout. You could very easily have Rollout. Oh no. And if you have Rollout, someone's dead. We'd hope that Magneton can tank it. That would be our only hope. So let's hope you don't go for the Rollout turn 1, because that would be very bad for us. Metal Claw into the Larvesta. Nada. diddly bub kills. Let's go for this quad effective flame charge on you. Yeah, we're going to take Iron Barb's damage. Why would I ever care? I set up 2 more counters. Booyah! Get that speed boost. Iron Barbs, like I said, don't care. I won't tell you. Once we finish this gym, we're going to get the ability to fly, I believe. And once we have the ability to fly, I will be able to go back. Lombre against me is a no-go. Once we get the ability to fly, I think I should be able to go back and get them. I know we can get one for sure. It's just a matter of... Both of them are just a matter of time, essentially. One of them is a grind. One of them I had to do something yesterday, without giving away too much. I had to do something yesterday to set it up, which is why I went through pretty much the entire area, because we don't have fly yet. I had to go through pretty much the entire area, and while I was there, I also used like strength and cut to get a couple items we'd missed out before. I believe the biggest ones of which I got the TM for rock polish. Out on Route 10, I think. I got the TM for Gyro Ball inside Reflection Cave. I got a Water Stone on Route 8, and I got a Shiny Stone by riding the Skiddos at the Skiddo Ranch. So I just picked those up while I was going, just because I figure, ooh, Calm Mind. Do we want to set up with this Gardevoir? Probably better than Double Team. So we'll go ahead and learn Calm Mind. I just did it off camera again. If you guys are not cool with that, you want to enjoy the experience with me, let me know. But I figure, you know, that in the time it took me to go through and get all of those things, which was probably 15 minutes, that could be essentially us getting another encounter, you know, this episode. And so in my brain, I thought it was worth it to just go through, but you can be the judge of that. I also, in the meantime, it's been a week, by the way. I'm recording this on another Saturday because, as we saw last week, Saturdays are apparently lucky. We had very good luck Wonder Trading last Saturday. I would like to replicate said luck. Flame Charge coming in, get that speed boost. Not that it matters. Vine Whip should be, it's quad resisted, so literally nothing. I think we should have a pretty, or no, what was I saying? It's Saturday, so good luck. But in the meantime, I did a little bit of research, just to see. I had some questions about evolution on several people. The first question I had is, we have 3 Pokemon on our team that in this game can Mega Evolve. And we also have Kangaskhan in the box. On the team, we have Gyarados, Gardevoir, and I guess that's all we have on the team. But then we also have Kangaskhan in the box, which can also Mega Evolve. So I was like, I would like to capitalize on that, if at all possible. Seems like this is not the right way. Actually, that could be the right way. Turns out, all 3 of those, yeah, it is the right way. Of course it is. Unfortunately, all 3 of those are post-game Mega Stones before we get them. Pretty much the only ones you get before game are Aerodactylite. You get the Lucario a night, obviously, and then you get one later as well. You get your starter, obviously, but if we ever get a Charmander, we'll have a Charizard Y a night, whatever it's called, Charizard a night Y. So those are pretty much the only 3 Megas we can get. We're banking on trades of those. And if we get a Charmander, I would probably replace Larvesta. Crazy, I know. I just spent all this time grinding them up. The other thing that I looked up, like, we're not super weak against grass. I just want to see how much a Smackdown does. The other thing I looked up is Magneton can evolve into Magnezone. Now, typically when they first evolved, you're going to Toxic Spikes me? When they first introduced Magnezone, the only way to evolve it from Magneton to Magnezone was to level up in Mount Coronet. Now, obviously, Mount Coronet doesn't exist in every game, so I was curious how to do it here, and we are literally at the perfect place. We are right next to the power plant, and in the route right outside the power plant is where you level up Magneton to evolve it into a Magnezone. So by the end of this episode, my friends, we may have a Magnezone on the team. So, which is pretty awesome. Oh my gosh, this Wormadam is shuddering. Obviously didn't want to switch out because the Toxic Spikes could have gone into Crobat, no problem, I know. But what's this? What are you going to do? Hidden Power, Water me? It's just normally effective, although that did more than I wanted it to from a Wormadam with that gross little nose that looked like it was dipped in a bucket of green paint. Not interested in dying to one of those things. Ended its life. As you can see, guys, I mean, is it a stretch to say that grass types are the worst type in the game? I mean, bugs are pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. Grass may be the worst. It doesn't have the most weaknesses of any type. Fire, Flying, Ice, it's only 3, I guess. It's not terrible. Unless it has more than that I'm not recalling currently. Bug is pretty bad too. Weak to fire, flying, rock. That's it for bug too. I don't know. They're both pretty bad types. I personally think grass is a little worse. I just can't think of a lot of grass types that I really go, dang, I need a, you know, unless it's a starter. The starters are pretty cool sometimes, but outside of starters, favorite grass type Pokemon, Breloom. I love Breloom. When I think of my favorite grass type Pokemon, they're almost all starters, which isn't a good sign for the typing. Torterra is beautiful, Sceptile is beautiful, Venusaur is Meganium, give or take, you know, Servine and Herb Superior I've never been a huge fan of, Chestnut in this game I was never a huge fan of, and then you got Decidueye, who's the king of the grass types. I'm sure there's some dope grass types I'm forgetting. Excuse me, I'm not too worried about this Gloom doing anything to us, so that's why I'm staying in and letting our Anorith get some experience because spoil what? We're only about 8 levels away. How much does Mega Drain gonna do? Ow! I accidentally clicked. Oh god. That did more than I wanted it to. I accidentally clicked the down, you know, the handle on the side of the chair that lowers the height, but doing so smushed my foot in between the chair and the ground, and I thought my toes were all gonna shatter. They didn't though, and this Gloom is going to fall. No problem. I'm trying to go gen by gen. I don't know why Breloom stuck out. I always go with... Please stop. Stay right there. I always go with Shroomish in that game. There just aren't Executor. I don't like Executor that much, so hate to say it, but you're out. Quad effective Bug Bite? Do you know Bug Bite yet, Larvesta? You might. We'll go for it. Other grass types. Don't really care about you. C-Dot is garbage. There really aren't a ton that stick out of my mind. It's a forgotten... Oh, we only have Leech Life. Flame Charge, even though this is quad effective, is probably stronger. Let's see how much this Confusion's going to do. More than I wanted it to. In fact, it puts us... Oh, that's pretty strong. How much HP are we going to get back from this? We may no longer be in crit range. And if we're not in crit range, I'll just go for the Leech Life. I mean, obviously, I really don't want to lose this Larvesta, so if we end up losing it to a crit right here... Okay, a crit would have killed us, so good for me to process that now so I don't have to worry about it in the future. We're still going to let Larvesta get the kill, though, so let's go for a Super Potion if I bought more. Yes, I did, apparently. I don't remember if I did that in between episodes either, if I did it. I think I did it at the end of last episode. It's been a week, so you'll have to forgive my poor stomping this bug into the ground. That did literally nothing. And for that, you're going to pay the ultimate price, a la your... We have a better physical defense than special defense. It's a living on two, my friends. If I would have spent all that time grinding up Larvesta to lose it that fast, you would have seen a grumpy boy. I'll just let you know. I would have been quite upset. Whew. When I saw how fast that bar was depleting, I thought he was done for sure. Lives on 2. That's right. We don't train our Pokemon here to be little itty-bitty losers. We train them to be the strongest they can possibly be. Let's go ahead and heal up our boy here. We got to be getting close to the... Let's go ahead and paralyze heal you as well. We got to be getting close to the gym leader. The gym leader might have level 35s, is the strongest I would imagine that he has. So, and honestly... If I went out into Crobat and just clicked acrobatics on everything, we would murder everything in one shot. There's no doubt in my mind. But I'm gonna... Are you a general? What the heck? This is cool as heck. Do you have... Are those hedge clippers? Freaking... I don't know. Oh, so you've made it up. Here I am, the gym leader. Ramos is the name. What you think, whippersnapper? Did you enjoy the garden playground I made with these sturdy plants of mine? Their strength is a sign of my strength as a gardener and as a gym leader. Yeah, sure you're up to facing all that? I mean, we're gonna find out. I think we are. I think we're gonna be getting our 4th gym badge today. Oh, I just had a real panic attack. I just finished streaming. I changed shirts because the other shirt was gross. I just had to wear it. Jumpluff is coming out first, which means you're part flying, which means you are going to absolutely hate this smackdown. Whoo, you must be holding an item. You gotta be holding an item. Smackdown is going to do that much. And you fell straight down. Okay, so Acrobatics leaves us at 30. Let's hope he goes for something. I want to heal up. I want Anrit to get this experience. Like, a crit kills, but what are the odds that he crits? We just had a crit on the Psyshock that already scared me once. What are the odds that this close back-to-back he crits? That did more. Like, I'm either... I wish we had Rocky Helmet. I'm either going to wait for him to do something else that's not Acrobatics, and then I can attack him, or I could just switch out now and be smart. It's smarter to switch out now. Acrobatics, thank God we are not going into that. Probably Crobat. Again, I said I don't want to use Crobat for the entire gym because it would be a joke. But let's bring in Crobat to take out this Jump Bluff. Another Acrobatics coming into the Crobat slot. Not a bad amount of damage. I got to give that to you. How does this Acrobatics taste, though, my friend, from a freaking Crobat? Good night. You're going to sleep at the bottom of the ocean tonight. You're a plant, so you would float. Probably, unless you're Coral Reef. Crobat goes to level 34. Who is your next Pokemon going to be? You probably have a Skiddo or a Go-Goat, the final evolution of said Pokemon. We could stay in for the Go-Goat. It's probably going to be your ace. 34. Same level as me. Again, an Acrobatics should one-shot. I don't think there's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind Crobat is going to one-shot this Goat. Takedown. Stab takedown into the Crobat. It hurts, but not that big a deal. Now, you're probably going to heal this turn. So I think I'm probably going to do the same, even though it's going to mean, yeah, you're probably going to heal yourself up to full. So maybe I should have just gone for the Acrobatics because we know we outspeed. Yeah, that was maybe a smarter option. Go-Goat's strong. Acrobatics is, I have no, like, let's see what a wing attack would do just for, just because I don't want to put him in heal range again. Look how much stronger Acrobatics is. That's crazy to me. Takedown coming in again. Oh, that is too much damage. But we're just going to go for the Acrobatics here because we know that we outspeed because we're the fastest bat this side of planet Earth. It's a large planet, so I don't know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. What's your last Pokemon going to be? Go ahead and bring it out to me. As Crobat grows to level 35, your final Pokemon is going to be a Weeping Bell, which should have nothing for Larvesta. So let's go ahead and bring in Larvesta, and with the newest member of the squad, let's go ahead and get this one done. Guys, there's something so soothing. Tell me if I'm crazy. There's something so soothing about a sprinkler. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, we almost bodied him. You know what I'm talking about, guys? I'm talking about this right here. Do you guys ever just watch sprinklers like this and just go, it's a good time to be alive. I'm never going to get this thing set up back where it was. It's pretty close. You're going to heal up. That's fine. Dude, I don't know, sprinklers? What's your favorite kind of sprinkler, guys? Important question. If I still did questions of the days on videos, which I only did when I first started because it's what everybody did, and I was like, gotta go with the norm, but then over time I slowly realized, or maybe not, it's a little too try-hardy, and what if I just did what I want to do? Even if it doesn't get maybe as many comments, I can still ask you guys questions. There doesn't have to be a question of the day. Is that part of your face? Because you may want to take those hedge clippers and get those off of there. You can't take things too quickly when it comes to forming a friendship with your Pokemon, Sprout. $5,000 for winning. Thank you so much. You believe in your Pokemon and they believe in you too. Mighty oaks from acorns grow. Go on then, you've earned it. It's your own plant badge, Sprout. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you quite a bit. And I think this should give us the ability to fly, which will be clutch. If you got yourself a plant badge, you can even use the THM Fly when you're not battling. It's a real boon. Pokemon up to level 60 will listen to you too, as easy as falling off a log. Even if you got them from a trade. Here, have this too, might as well make hay while the sun shines. TM86 Grass Knot, I asked for that, and I appreciate that. I will probably teach that to somebody. The TM there is for Grass Knot. You can use it to trip your opponent up in the grass. The heavier the opponent, the harder it'll fall, and the more it'll hurt. Ain't it a marvel? Frail little blades of grass can break through concrete even. I can't help admiring their strength. Well, cute, I suppose, you little plant-loving old man. Not that there's anything wrong with plants. Okay, so we have two things we need to do. The first thing is to see if anybody can learn Grass Knot. Gardevoir can, which is probably better than Magical Leaf. If it's special. It is in fact special. Now, but the problem is when you're using grass type moves, you're probably using it against like a rock type, so you're probably going to be stronger. We're getting rid of an attack that never misses, but I think Grass Knot is better. I could be wrong there, and obviously like setting up a Calm Mind, Grass Knot would stay the same, I'm pretty sure, whereas Magical Leaf would get stronger, because I think it just like whatever the weight of the Pokemon is, it has a set amount of damage. I don't know if when your special attack set increases, if it does more, how that works. Actually, Calm Mind probably does work. We're also going to teach Crobat Fly, so that before we head to the Power Plant, which I believe is where we're slated to go next, we can finish this one up by getting at least one encounter. Now, we may not be able to get the second one. The second one I may have to wait to record like later tonight, or it's very, I'm pretty sure it's luck-based, which kind of stinks. But we will visit, I'll tell you, it's in the berry fields. You plant, we're good to go. Nothing to do here. I'm sure someone's going to like run into us and be like, hey, you got some stuff to do, but first let's heal. Which is not this way. One of them is in the berry fields. If you plant trees in the berry fields, sometimes, and that's what it said sometimes, I don't know how I just planted a ton to try to get it to happen. It said sometimes wild Pokemon will come, bug Pokemon I should say, will come and nibble. What's up, Doc? They'll come and nibble on the plants, and you gotta fight them to get them off, but that also counts as an encounter in the berry fields. So let's check there first. Now that we have the ability to fly, we can always fly back here if need be. Let's use Crobat and let's fly to, I believe it's right next to Camp for your town. So we'll go here first, and then I'll show you where the second encounter is. Again, the second one is kind of luck dependent, which stinks. But we should be able to get it by the end of today's episode. And I mean, I can also, I don't know why I talk in rip. You know, let's just do the berry fields first. I like to try to keep some suspense, try to keep you guys guessing. Maybe I should just tell you. We're in the berry fields. I got some trees, plants. This would appear to be a Pokemon. Let's go ahead and switch into Gardevoir, who has T-Wave. I don't know what level it's going to be. But let's go ahead and a Pokemon appeared. Boosh! Berry field encounter. Now, I technically don't know if this berry fields, quote unquote, could technically just be a continuation of Route 7. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to treat it as if it's not, because I want another encounter. And I don't think you guys will, you're going to protect? I don't think you guys will harp on me too hard for that. I feel like encounters, I've said this before, especially in a Wonderlocke, they're really what makes it fun. And so I feel like, why not treat this berry fields as a different encounter, especially since I had to go through such a convoluted method to obtain this Spupa, which we are just going to want to trade off, by the way. But let's go ahead and throw, we may need to buy some Pokeballs. I think I bought Ultra Balls, so we may have Ultra Balls in reserve somewhere. But let's get through these Great Balls first, because I still have 10 of them. And let's hope you don't, yep. I was going to say, let's hope you don't put up too much of a fight. If I use Grass Knot, I doubt it would kill. Oh, paralysis gone. Wonderful. If I use Grass Knot, I doubt it would kill. You're a bug. You have to be light as a feather. But I also don't want to risk it, you know. If I went into Larvesta and used Leech Life, there's definitely no way you would die. Leech Life is like the weakest move in the game, and it's Stab, and I think Bug resists Bug, so it should be resisted theoretically. So I would think there was no way. My hand is so white. I swear, like I said, sometimes it's just the filter. Here's a white box. Here's my hand. Look how much whiter the white box is. Now suddenly that it's drawing onto the white box, now my hand looks normal colored again. But then I take away the white box and it goes, oh, you're white. Hey, can I catch this thing? Is there a possible chance before I bring... I'm not gonna bring race into everything. Just making fun of the fact that I look like a literal ghost. But you know what? Ghosts are some of my favorite kinds of Pokemon, except none of them look like me unless it's a shiny... Shiny Mega Gengar is white, but I don't think Shiny Gengar is white. Shiny Haunter might be? Hey, can you just be caught, Spupa? I get you have like the whole shed skin and everything, but I'm going to need you to keep that paralysis on you, and I'm going to need you to stop jumping out of these balls. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Dunzo Funzo. Alright, so our Berry Fields encounter, I had it written right here, just for such an occasion. Boosh. And then, what do we have now? Giving it into the caught Spupa. Yes, of course, you are the swaddliest. Well, technically Swadloon would be that, but you are still the swaddliest of all of the sweaty boys. You know what? I just realized Lee Vanny's not a bad grass type. Oh, not boys plural. You are just a single sweaty boy. My milkshakes bring sweaty boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, it's better than yours, I could teach you. The mango flowers seem, that's because I saved them. Now, I don't actually care about any of the berries that bloom or that grow. I'm not going to do anything with them. We are, however, going to wonder trade off this lovely Spupa. And by lovely, I mean I cannot wait for you to go. Look at this box full of boys. It's a box full of boys. Someone's about to get themselves a modest Spupa. It's level 15, so we're looking for level 25 or less, or technically, since most of our team's around like level 30, anything close to like level 30 we could probably add to the team. I've already explained why I put the rule in. If we get like a level 100, can't use it. If we get like a level 50, I could keep it in the box and wait. 10 levels above this thing's 25, but we're up to level 35, so technically, if it was above it, then we could be like, I'll keep it in the box and tell me about the level. Hola, ¿qué tal? But yo soy bien. ¿Y tú? Eres from Uruguay. Our first Uruguayan, I think that's how you would say that, encounter. We're going to trade this Spupa to you, and who are you going to trade to us in return? Sorry, my friend. I know that I just sent you a bug, and you sent me a bug, but we already have a Wurmple. I already went through that Chenepote. Already went through Chenepote, and so we're going to send that Wurmple right back out. Dude, this dude needs Uxie. I don't care really what you need, Jason, from the United States of Ohio. Whenever someone says they need something, they probably are just going to trade off garbage and hope that they get it. So, hopefully you don't trade off garbage, and you're going to get this Wurmple, which is garbage, I understand, and you are going to send us a Swellow, and it's actually just a Tailo. Not the most exciting thing we've ever gotten. I'm not against it, though. Honestly, we have probably what I would consider two of the best. I don't know. Well, we have Fletchling too, Talonflame. We got some decent birds in the box. And so, you know what? I can't really complain about that. I'm sure it's going to be within the right level, so let's not even worry about looking at it. Again, unless someone accidentally left it in their box, like my friend left a Growlithe in the box until like level 98, and he didn't realize he needed a Firestone to evolve it. We should be fine. Okay, so that's encounter number 1. Now we're going to get encounter number 2, which requires us to go all the way out to Glittering Cave, which I can't fly to, unfortunately. We're going to have to take the long way there, except we don't really have to take the long way there because I can just cut to when we're actually there and save you guys the hassle of watching. Alright guys, so back here in the backside of Glittering Cave, as we saw before, this is where we got our first fossil. You guys remember that. But there are also rocks strewn about. I had to teach somebody Rock Smash, so I taught it to Anorith, just a heads up. And if you get oh so lucky, I believe it's a 15% chance, as you're smashing the rocks, there's a chance that at this point in the game you can find an old Amber, which of course turns into Aerodactyl. You get a revive. And there's no guarantee. I may have to come in and come out a couple times before I get said old Amber, but you can get an old Amber, which you can obviously then revive into an Aerodactyl, which we can then wonder trade off as a new encounter, and that'd be awesome. Okay, sometimes there's also Pokemon in here. So like I said, there's only like a 15% chance of actually encountering it, the old Amber. So I think instead of forcing you guys to watch this once again, well, through the power of editing, you guys don't have to. There we go. All right, it didn't take that long. It took like one time through, basically. Another like 10 minutes out of the day, not a big deal. We finally get the old Amber. Now let's please tell me that I have an escape rope. We absolutely do. Let's go ahead and use that escape rope. We'll fly back to Ambret Town. Now what stinks is I would love to just keep the Aerodactyl, guys. Dude, the only thing we can hope for is that we revive this thing and it's shiny. If we revive it and it's shiny, I can keep it. That would be nuts. It's not going to happen. But we could try, and then if that happens, we can go back and get another old Amber, and then we can want to trade that one off. But we would be able to get the Aerodactylonite or whatever it's called. In fact, I'll get that right now. And if we can get the Aerodactylonite, we could have a Mega Aerodactyl on the team that's shiny. Now, this is very slim pickings, slim chance. Oh, I went to the wrong building. Very slim chance that this actually comes to fruition. However, stranger things have happened. I'm not exactly one to be lucky. This could be the day, though. It's Saturday, guys. Anything can happen on Saturdays. Let's start by talking to this guy over here. Boosh, who gives us the Aerodactylite. Let's see, maybe that is going to put it into Okay, and then he also tells us how to get the Aerodactyl. But let's hope. We're gonna go ahead and give you the old Amber, my friend. He's gonna bring it back to us and turn it into an Aerodactyl. And is it gonna be? I don't even know what shiny Aerodactyl looks like. Could care less at this point. This is Aerodactyl. Please take good care of it. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to nickname it before we can see if it's shiny, or we're not gonna be able to nickname it. Cool. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Cassius's PC. Organize them boxes. It's a normal Aerodactyl. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and Wonder Trade it off, but I'm actually going to do that at the beginning of next episode because I've held you guys here for long enough. So at the very beginning of next episode, we're going to go ahead and Wonder Trade off that Aerodactyl. I'm going to go ahead and save right here. And then we'll continue on our route down to Route 13, I think it's called, and see if we can get ourselves a Magnezone. I said we'd get it this episode. Next episode, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by because we would love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.